our greed, how it plays in our life, and how it maps as the gravitational force. What is that we attract, and what is that we don't want to attract? And the same with the fear, how we are continuously in the fear of some survival space, and how that can be mapped into the macrocosm as electromagnetic energy. All these greater signs, when we study and start understanding, Bhagavan says, each of them overflow into the other. How the length dimension is just a materialistic world. When we expand into the breadth dimension, it includes the length also, but the breadth is the flow of life, Bhagavan says, and it's a visualization. And then it overflows into the depth dimension. The depth dimension, when we have the powerful cognition that Paramashiva is real, we are also in the body, and we are experiencing Paramashiva in every thought, word, action as our reality, in every person as our reality. That beautiful cognition that we are holding simply breaks open the time and makes us experience the consciousness real. Paramashiva don't have anything as seer and seen. Both are merged. It is completely in oneness. You only know that when you wake up that you had a nice experience. There is a no knower to understand what is going on there. There is no person. There's no first person. It has merged. The mind and the body has merged into the oneness space. And when you are in the dream state, the thoughts happen, the mind happen, but still the body is not there. Only the whatever is happening is perceived as reality in the dream. But when we wake up to this reality, here also the distance between the known, the seer, and the seen becomes larger. So we don't wake up from this, but in the dream, we have very little gap. When we are very scared or too much in fantasy, we wake up, the more and more it goes to the seer, we wake up to the reality. Here in this powerful space that we are right now in the waking state, which is also a dream state, Bhagavan says, not only the outer world, the inner world also, when it shut down, and only Paramashiva is real, you experience the higher self. Beautifully, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa once got a shawl. The shawl was most expensive and such a beautiful shawl. For a got the shawl, he thought, "Oh wow, I have one of the most beautiful, expensive shawl." But the next minute, when he touched the shawl, the mind simply told him how he can have something more important than Devi. He puts the shawl down, starts stamping it, and literally wants to burn the shawl. The person who offered the shawl took the shawl and ran away. The most beautiful thing is he doesn't want even one thought away from Kali. He wants to reside everything as Kali and in Kali, bringing that oneness, bringing that self on Shakti more and more. You prepare yourself for receiving the Diksha initiation, which is the strong nuclear force as our reality. The outer macrocosm, Bhagavan says, as strong nuclear force, which the initiation, when we prepare ourselves with a powerful cognition, we overflow into the initiation of experiencing that greater reality, opening up the time component and experiencing the oneness in the present moment and manifesting consciousness as our reality. That is why it says, at one who has cognized and willed, this is the reality, simply manifest the length, breadth, depth, time, and space component as ultimate reality. Beautifully, Bhagavan is explaining all these greater signs in all these sutras again and again for us to get. Here, Usha, the daughter of Banasura, had a dream, and she saw in the dream the person, and then she wanted. So she goes to Chitralekha and asks her to draw what she saw in the dream. The beautiful thing is she was able to see what the other person's dream and what the person looks like, and she was able to